And welcome back here to Eagle Fieldhouse on the campus of Nixa High School in Nixa, Missouri. It's the third place matchup between the Winnetonka Griffins and the Nixa Eagles. And folks, we have a good one on our hands. Both teams played a absolute gauntlet of a game yesterday. A grind, I don't know what you want to call what happened to both teams last night, but they played hard, fought hard, and they went at it for a while. First off, let's talk about the Nixa Eagles. 74-70. Overtime, heartbreaker. I don't know how you want to say it, Aiden. If you're tuning in, I'm Brady Ruth alongside my partner, Aiden Hopkins. I don't know how you want to put it.
Free throws are important in the game of basketball is how I'm going to put that one. Just think you have a chance to ice the game, miss free throws, they go down and tie it with a three-point shot. You just got to make free throw. They're free. It's literally in the name. You just got to make those shots.
Yeah, and talk about making those shots. 13.2 seconds left. I think it was somewhere around there. The Eagles come out in a press. They have 3 fouls to give. The biggest question was, why didn't the Nixa Eagles foul?
Yeah, I think that we were talking about that a little bit earlier. Hillcrest was just in the exact same situation Nixa was. Missed a free throw. Only gave the lead to 3, and Marquette had the ball. And right when they missed the free throw, they fouled because they wanted them to shoot the 2 free throws, and it gives them a better chance. So you just got to make sure that you're drilling those free throws.
Yeah, for sure. Free throws is kind of the Nixa's kryptonite, in my opinion. Nixa has always struggled when it comes to shooting free throws, and it's kind of, I don't know if it's something that's a mental part of the game or if it's just, the team struggles in general, but free throws are, the biggest point between this team. And I also think another huge point of this team was the rebounds. We talked to Coach Blaine, said 42-23. 42 was the number of rebounds the Trojans had last night. 23 was the number of rebounds the Eagles had last night.
Yeah, we knew coming to this season that Nixa was lacking in size, but you also have players like Kevon Flint and Ty Kellis and Bryce Foster, and opposed to that, they can jump. They have a really good jump, really good hops, I should say, and they are really able to get rebounds. But last night, it was all Park Hill on the rebound department, which was the problem in that one.
Yeah, I agree. It was Leo Gaiman putting in the work, Cameron Jones, Javon Washington, Franville, all getting in there and getting their nose dirty and getting rebounds. We talk about the size. You lost Jackson Cantwell due to the fact that he's at the national level with shot put, and he's the Gatorade Player of the Year for football. Basketball was a third option. You lost him due to that fact. So you're working with your biggest guy being Adam McKnight, who's no taller than 6'4". Yes, you have Colt McCoy who's on the bench, but he doesn't see much time, which is kind of shocking at that moment. You need some rebounds. Jace Combs is 6'3". He gets in there sometimes, gets rebounds, but I think one of our best rebounders is Kevon Flint.
Yeah, he's really good. He flies in there out of nowhere, gets really good boards, which is impressive for someone his size. He's just been doing everything for the team the past couple of days.
Yeah, for sure. He had a 25-point performance last night for the Eagles. We talked about his offensive game lighting up when Jace Combs' offensive game is down. Combs only having 9 after having 35 last Tuesday. So we saw the difference between that, which was really, really shocking.
Yeah, he's been pretty good, but he was just getting face guarded all game there by Park Hill that whole game, and that was their whole game plan. It seemed to just make sure you contain Jace Combs, and he couldn't get hot at the end like he wanted to.
Yeah, now we're going to move over and look at that Winnetonka-Rogersville game, and Aiden, that was probably the second best game of the night, in my opinion. It was a really, really good game. I believe it ended up being Rogersville 58, Winnetonka 55. And, I don't know what else you wanted from Winnetonka. They were going up against the best team, probably close top 3 in Southwest Missouri right there. You have one of the best players in Southwest Missouri loaded up with 2 other big men inside who made a lot of plays. 3 guys who can shoot beyond the arc. They're a complete team, in my opinion.
Yeah, this Winnetonka team fought really hard in that one. They also led at most points, but Rogersville came back, and now it's just a matter of that they've got to get a comeback game here as they as neither team this season has lost 2 games in a row.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
one team today will break that streak. It's just a matter of which one. But Winnetonka, led by point guard Malik McGinnis, he's not a big shooter, but he's also a really good facilitator and team player. But you also have a lot of really great players that are able to shoot from on the arc. Antonio Fowler, Sullivan Thurman, the list goes on. Carson Ford. Everyone can shoot on this Winnetonka team, which makes them so versatile.
and the Nixa Eagles, it's been a little bit. It's been a little bit since the Eagles weren't in the championship game. You want to go back to 2019 when it was Kickapoo and Willard. Daniel Brehu's killing it at Drake right now. And then you have Anton Brookshire and that squad over there at Kickapoo. Kickapoo ended up winning that year 74-68. And that was a big, big win for Kickapoo in that moment. But like I said, I mean, Nixa was on it looks like they were on a 9-year streak of making the championship. Then it moved to a 5-year streak after that loss in 2019 to Kickapoo in the semifinals. So another year, the Eagles aren't in the championship, and it's kind of their kryptonite, this NIT tournament. You think, hey, host team, they usually win their tournament. But in the last, 5 years, they've won it once.
Yeah, and that Coach Blanchard and Brandon Clark, AD, they believe that they're not going to give their teams an easy road to a tournament win. They want their tournament to mean something, and they want their team to earn it.
For sure. We're coming down to our final seconds here right before the national anthem and tip-off. We're going to send it down to our public address announcer, Mr. Elf, today. We'll be back after this short break.
Hey, welcome to the third place game of the Nixa Invitational Tournament between your Nixa Eagles and the Winnetonka Griffins. Before we get started, we believe here in Nixa that we live in the greatest country on earth. The freedom and liberty that we enjoy has come at a great cost and sacrifice for many. To honor that sacrifice and remember what makes America exceptional, I ask that you all please rise and remove cover for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we once were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. And now let's meet the starters, the visitors on the scoreboard, the Winnetonka Griffins. Introducing first, he's a 6'1" senior, number 10, Malik McGinnis. Next, he's a 5'8" sophomore, number 11, DJ Coleman. He's a 6' junior, number 33, Carson Ford. He's a 6'2" junior, number 34, Antonio Fowler. Last but not least, he's a 6'4" senior, number 35, Sullivan Thurman. The Griffins are coached by Kirk Stegeman, Jelena Child, Jacob McKitty, and Frederick Pratt. And now let's meet the starters for your Nixa Eagles, the home team on the scoreboard. Number 1, he's a 6' senior, Bryce Foster. He's a 6' senior also. Number 2, Kevon Flint. Number 3, he's a 6'1" junior, Randy Flint. He's a 6'3" senior, number 11, Jace Combs. And finally, he's a 6'4" sophomore, number 21, Adam McKnight.
And folks, we are underway here from Eagles Fieldhouse. The Winnetonka Griffins taking on the Nixa Eagles. It's a KC versus Southwest Missouri matchup here in the third place game. Both teams falling hard in their semifinal matchups. I mean, really close game. One game being one possession, the other going into OT being two. If you're just now tuning in, I'm Brady Reton alongside my partner Aiden Hopkins. And we are moments away.
Yeah, it should be a good one between two great teams. Not expecting anything less.
And the tip is away from McKnight. It's one, and the Eagles will gain possession. Here's now Randy Flint. Screen brought on by Combs. Flint going to work with his left, picks up his dribble. Back out Combs, pump fake pass. Kicks it over, far wing now. Randy Flint. He drives middle, kicks in the corner. Thinks about it's Combs. Combs met quickly there. Combs now going to work. He loses control of the ball. Here's Carson Ford now in transition.
Yeah, Bryce Foster a little too much contact there with his hands. Goes first foul of the game. And Nixa with a quick turnover.
And it's over Malik McGinnis. McGinnis a little questionable to play today. He looked a little ill during practice, but he is ready to go. Here goes Carson Ford, swings it over Thurman. Thurman now to DJ Coleman. Coleman with the three-point shot. It rims in and out, fighting for the board. It's won there by Foster.
And that's a good look there by Coleman. Couldn't get it to fall. The rim was not his friend on that one.
Combs thinks about it, looking inside Flint. Flint over to Kevon Flint, excuse me. Now over Combs, he takes a deep three-point shot, no good. Fighting for the board, McKnight, he goes to lay it in, and it's good.
That's a tough board by McKnight. I mean, full extension, one arm. That's a great finish there.
And Carson Ford trying to break this press. He gets it up to Coleman. Coleman looking, hands it off inside. The lay's good. There is Sullivan Thurman.
That's a good look there by Coleman.
Now driving, kicked in the corner. Combs, pump fake. He has a pull-up jumper, and it is good for two. Now moving up court, here's Coleman. Coleman, pass taken away there by Kevon Flint. Moving up court, here's Combs in transition. A little cherry picking, and gets tipped in by Flower. Okay. Now Coleman working up in transition. He gets it over McGinnis now. McGinnis kind of this leader, the Winnetonka offense. Finds Flower over Carson Ford. Illegal screen will be called on McGinnis. It'll be Eagles ball.
Yeah, he had the screen right the first time, but then once Kevon Flint got into it, he started shuffling his feet and moving his shoulders. So that's what you call every time.
And we've seen quite a few illegal screens in the past, I feel like, a couple weeks.
We've seen a lot of intentional fouls as well. We saw 3 last night, which is really rare.
Now looking to go coast to coast, tipped away there by McGinnis.
He had Combs in that other corner as well. But also Randy Flint's also really good at finishing at the rim as well. He could have taken that too.
I think he could have went coast to coast and laid it in with ease there. Now here's Bryce Foster. Foster pulling it around. A little triple threat action. Back out, Flint. Flint to Randy. Flint, screen brought on by McKnight. A little roll. Won't get anywhere with it. Backdoor cut by Combs. Combs, oh my goodness, pull it down and around to the rim.
That's a tough finish by Jace Combs. He's already up to 6.
And definitely making a statement after yesterday. And inside, getting the jump, there's Foster. The shot is up and no good. That's 2 on Bryce now.
And now we might see Ty Kellis come in here, and there he goes.
Now we're going to see Jalen Craig headed to the scores table as well, along with Hunter Herron. So sitting down, Craig, Herron, and Kellis. Foster will check out with 2 fouls. At the line will be Sullivan Thurman. Thurman's first free throws away, no good. Foster comes out as he's seen himself in quite a bit of foul trouble lately.
Yeah, when he gets in foul trouble early, he usually sits until half, and that sucks because he's also been a really good scorer for the Nixa Eagles team and a great bowl of energy as well.
Yeah, a big facilitator for this team, especially when him and Vincent and Kellis and Flint are all out on the court at once. That game gets going fast. Free throw, no good. One-hand snag by Adam McKnight. Moving up court, step back, Kevon Flint. Spin around, going to his left now. It's poked free there by Coleman. Bringing it up, Flower. Flower working in transition, looking to go coast to coast. Goes up on McKnight, can't finish. Rebound by Jace Combs.
His momentum put too much on that layup there. Great defense by McKnight to keep his hands back and go straight up.
Now driving baseline, looks to hand it off. There was Randy Flint. Here comes Malik McGinnis. Pass tipped away, but finds the hands of Thurman. Euro step and one, Sullivan Thurman.
Yeah, Coach Blanchard telling Randy Flint to score on that last drive. Flint seems to be scared to shoot the ball today for some reason. Yeah, that was a foul on Kevon Flint. I thought for a second it was not, but yeah, right across the arm of Thurman.
Yeah, Randy could be a really good scorer too. I think Coach Blanchard is right. I understand he doesn't want to be selfish.
He's too nice.
Yeah, he's too nice. He wants to get the ball out. Here comes Herron in for Thurman. But at some point, it's like, hey, Randy, you are good enough to score. Go do it. So here's Flint, looks up McKnight. McKnight driving, hop step through, back out Randy Flint. Randy driving to his left, going up, lays it in, and it's good. And Coach Blanchard says it, Randy, you are athletic, go to the rim. He does, and he'll score.
Yeah, there it is right there. He's got good handles. Both Flint brothers are really good ball handlers, and they've both shown it this season so far.
Yeah, they're quick. That's what makes them so versatile. The pull-up, fade-away jumper. McGinnis no good off the back iron. Rebound by McKnight. Here goes Randy Flint to bring it up court. He's going to work now. Driving to his right, step back, hop step through. Kicks it out to Combs. Combs now standing at the volleyball line. Jab step. One more, the triple threat action. 3, no good. Rebound there by Jalen Craig. DJ Coleman now to bring it up court. Coleman makes Kevon Flint miss the 3-point shot and one. Oh my goodness. Antonio Flower in the corner.
That's a deep.
It's a big shot.
It's a big shot. And it cuts the lead down to 1 if he can get this free throw to go. It's a first on Flint. Randy Flint. Man.
Free throw is good. He converts on the end one. A 4-point chance there after being down 10-5. It's now 10-9. So 1 possession. Here's Kevon Flint, looks in the corner. Combs, he's trying to get hot. His 3-point shot, it's good. He'll find the bottom of the net.
Yeah, finally, Jace Combs sees one go through the hoop.
And he's fighting for a takeaway there. Gets it up court, through the hands of Flower, finds the hands of Randy Flint. Flint's going to slow it down. Ty Kellis backside, kept alive. Stepping out of bounds will be Hunter Herron. If you're Winnetonka, you'd be like, hey, why couldn't we get that call from last night when Raj's full foot was out of bounds?
Yeah, I mean, also, Randy Flint had Kevon and Jace wide open in that corner there. Went for the skip pass to Kellis.
Come on, Rangers. Let's go.
And bounce pass finds Kellis. Kellis fires away. His 3, nylon. Ty Kellis for 3. 16-9, the Eagles lead. Timeout called by Coach Kirk Stegman.
Yeah, and Kellis was calling for that from Flint for about 20 seconds. He's saying, I hear him go, Randy. And Randy was waiting right when that guy brought the trap to Randy. Bounce pass to Kellis right into his pocket, and beautiful shot there.
Yeah, and Kellis has been a guy, he's either on or he's off. Last night wasn't the best night from beyond the arc. Did his work inside, but when his shot is feeling good, trust me, he is not scared to shoot that thing.
Yeah, he is definitely not. And Ty Kellis reminded me of just how big the difference is in a high school person and a varsity basketball player in PE one day when I was like guarding him, and I realized how.
Oh, dude is unreal. He'll pull up from like the volleyball. It's the same thing with Owen Sights.
Don't even get me started on Owen Sights, man.
Dude, he's impossible to guard.
We had 3 people guarding him one day just for fun, just triple teaming him, and he still got the shot off and made it in the corner. I don't understand.
He's an athlete for sure. Here's Darian Carter. He moves her over, kicked in the corner, picked off there, but it'll be off the hands. A little DB work there from the DB, Randy Flint.
Randy Flint's lucky Colin Kelly wasn't sitting on the bench right there. That was Colin Kelly's seat yesterday.
Come on. Here goes Malik McGinnis. Screen brought on by Jalen Craig. A little roll action, staying high with it. The floater, no good. Rebound there by McKnight. And yes, I think Coach Blentz should make an emphasis on, hey guys, rebound the ball.
And Adams did a really good job today.
Adam has definitely put in the work. A backdoor cut to Kellis, going through some contact, fading away, no good. But a foul's going to be called.
Oh, it's going to be called on Antonio Fowler for the push, and Winnetonka had the rebound.
Fowler's a little confused about that.
Stegman looks a little confused on that one and gets some reassurance from Landon Gray, and he doesn't talk much about it, so he must have seen something there too.
Yeah, Landon Gray said he's going to give us a lot to talk about today.
Yeah,
so.
he is. He's interesting.
And here's the jump ball to Combs. One-hand snag with the left. Fowler is very in his face. Flint moves it over. Kellis now. Kellis to Randy Flint. Randy Flint now going to work. Spinning, picks up his dribble, kicks it over Kellis. Kellis looking for some separation, hop step through, hands it off to Adam McKnight. It's taken away. Here's Malik McGinnis. Tries to look through, threads the needle, tipped around, kept in bounds by Flower. Fighting for it. McKnight goes hard into Malik McGinnis from behind. Yeah, that looked like a little bit like a linebacker.
Yeah, it was a lot of contact there. Definitely not in disagreement to that foul.
And a great play to keep it alive. But did the ball hit McKnight's hand? That's what I'm a little confused about here. Or did that get McGinnis? Yeah, I think he got McGinnis.
We put him a bonus. I didn't realize that.
Free throw shot is no good.
So bonus with 2 minutes left is a lot. It's a lot of time.
And a rebound by the Eagles as McGinnis goes 0 for 2. Here's Combs left open in the corner. Another one! Jace Combs with 12 first quarter points.
And right now
tipped around. Combs fighting for the rebound. A foul's going to be called. It'll be Eagles. Oh, it's going to be charged to Combs. He's a little confused about that. Wait, no, it'll be charged to Malik McGinnis. He pointed right at Jace.
Yeah, Jace was a little confused. Yeah, Jace 12, Nix's 19 in the first quarter. Just right now, if you're Nix, you just gotta make sure you're staying on, keeping your foot on the gas. I mean, we learned last night what happened. They looked a little sloppy in that second half, so they gotta make sure they keep the foot on the gas the whole time.
Here's Randy Flynn, a double team brought on. He gets over Combs. Combs gets hacked inside, going to work. Here's McKnight fighting hard off the glass, and it's good. Big body McKnight. Timeout called by Kirk Stegman. That's his second of the quarter.
That's a big man bucket right there, and McKnight's using his size, rolling off, finger roll off the glass for another 2, and Eagles are up 12 now.
Yeah, and I think the talk about last night was, hey, is Nixa, did they struggle, or is Park Hill just really underrated? And I think Park Hill is just really stupid underrated.
I think it was a little bit of both. Park Hill is underrated. They're definitely not. I think they should definitely walked away in the Class 6 poll here recently. The next time they vote, I think that they should probably be in top 10 because they looked really, really good. But also, Nixa played a really, really great first half. They just weren't making shots that second half. Or fourth quarter, I should say.
The fourth quarter started just how the first quarter started. There's a little too much runs going on from Park Hill, and that's what cost them. And now the Eagles are going on one of their own. Here's McGinnis now. McGinnis hands it off, gets it over. Here's Darian Carter. Carter to Fowler. Fowler stepping back out. A deep 3 from Jalen Craig, no good. Fighting for the board, there's McKnight once again.
And that's definitely in Craig's range, too. We saw him bang a lot of those threes last night. That's definitely not out of his range.
He's the one who took that last second shot. No, excuse me, Carson Ford took that. But a very deep three. A little snatch back there from Flint, going through a defender, kicks it out. McKnight, 58 seconds left on the clock, 12 on the shot. Driving, McKnight going to work, kicks it out. Randy Flint now 7 seconds. Flint's gonna have to take the shot. He drives, makes a man miss. The floater up and in, no good. The putback by McKnight is also no good. Fighting for the boards, Randy Flint. He kicks it out. Combs finding some separation. Hop through the one-hand shot, also no good. Rebound there by Heron.
That's not a bad possession for the Eagles, though. I mean, they get 3 chances, worked really hard on the rebound. I mean, you would like to get points out of that possession, but can't be too mad about that one.
Yeah, I mean, definitely offensive rebounds is what's going to win you games. Looks inside. Here's Heron. His floater over Randy Flint's head. It's good.
Now you're going to get Nixa holding for the last shot here.
Slowly bringing it up court will be Randy Flint. Flint going to work now. Euro step through the lane, off the glass, and one. Randy Flint. Coast to coast.
And he's just slowly getting that confidence at the rim right now. You've slowly seen it. We started at the start of the game, we talked about how he's passing too much, and then he went down and drove and got 2, and now he's finished through contact for 2, and now he's going to go to the line.
It's a great finish there by Flint. It's truly impressive.
Some little kid just yells, "Good job, Randy."
The free throw's away, and it is no good. Rebound by McKnight, though. It gets poked free. Diving on the ground, McKnight almost keeping it inbounds, head first into the sideline, and that's the hustle you want to see.
Yeah, but Randy, of course, would love to
Hit that free throw, yeah. McGinnis looking to move fast. A 2-point shot fired away. It's banked in.
Yeah, deep 2 to end the half. Give a little bit of momentum. It's not half, quarter. To give a little momentum to Winnetonka.
23-13, the Eagles lead. We'll be back after this short break. Brought to you by Arvest Bank. And we're back here for the second quarter. Here's that shot one more time. That right foot was right on the line. That's a great call over here. And, I mean, yeah, that's exactly what it was. And now we're coming back to action here in the second. Malik McGinnis going to work on Randy Flint. Flint pressing up on him. Eyes not leaving the sight. Screen brought on by Heron. Poked away. Here's Flint in transition. He goes up, lays it in with the left, and Flint's up to 6.
Man, he's been so good so far. And whenever Randy Flint's scoring, that's a great part from Nick's offense.
Taken away by Flint once again.
It's another Randy Flint day.
And Vincent has an open lane. It's poked free. It's going to send Wyatt Vincent to the line to shoot 2. And we're going to see Wyatt Vincent in for the first time tonight, alongside Lane Meltebarger.
I can't think of a time Wyatt Vincent shot free throws this season.
I think he's 0 for 0. He's usually a guy who sits in the corner. We saw a lot of it last year, hitting some big threes. First free throws away, no good off the front iron. I think those are his first attempts of the year. And he got fouled hard there on that replay. Hunter Heron's arm came right down on
He is
him.
1 for 2 this year.
1 for 2. And he'll keep that trend alive. Now he's 2 for 4.
You said that before he even shot it. That would have.
I had confidence in that one. It looked good. Bounce pass in. Fowler looking to get up, break the press. He gets it to Carson Ford. Ford over to McGinnis. McGinnis hands it off. Ford going to work. Now poked free there by Vincent. I think Fowler dribbled that one off of Vincent's foot.
Randy Flint's at the trainer right now. Something with his hand. I don't know if he got hit somewhere.
Looks
or
like
what.
it's bleeding. Looks like he's tapping some Neosporin on that one. And there's a air ball coming from
McGinnis thinks that
Fowler.
Vincent tipped it, but I don't think I saw anything there. There was a big hack from Vincent, but
Yeah,
no
no.
contact.
Here's Foster leaving. They were leaving an open lane for him there. High post, Meltebarger back to Foster. Foster driving baseline, back out. Meltebarger settles, fires away. His three-point shot, no good. Rebound by Jalen Craig. Here's McGinnis. McGinnis gets to Heron. Meltebarger and the missed dunk from Heron. Kicked out. Here's Vincent. Bounce pass over Combs. McKnight's going to head to the scores table now. Back over Meltebarger. Meltebarger to Kellis. Kellis stepping on back. Driving to his left. Throwing it up off the glass. A desperation shot there from Ty Kellis will fall. I don't know how.
Coach Miller and Coach Ferguson immediately start dying laughing on the bench because they have no idea how that went in.
Now driving, headed in the corner forward. Jab, step, go. Now using that pivot foot, fading away. The floater is no good.
I mean, that Ty Kellis shot just reminds me of me against you. I mean, I just...
Dude, I mean, it's literally just a prey.
Nope.
It's a
just
prayer.
all skill with those tough angles I make on you. I mean, when I make 6 of them, I think at some point it stops being luck and just starts being skill.
Look at me with a straight face and say that was all skill.
Can you put this camera on real quick? Whenever.
Next break.
Get there.
Coleman gets it over. Here's Carson Ford. A deep three-point shot. It's good, Carson Ford.
That's a big shot.
Now moving it up court. Here's Bryce Foster. Foster now going to work. Screen brought on by Meltebarger. He uses it. Looks inside. A little high roll. Back over to Kellis. Kellis driving against. Step back. Back to Kellis. Driving baseline now. Hands it off, and it's taken away by Fowler. Fowler working in transition. He has 2 guys over. Kicks it Coleman. Coleman thinks about it. Top of the key, Heron. Heron back to McGinnis. McGinnis now behind his back. Snatch back. Now driving spin move. Carson Ford, a deep one again. Rims in and out. Rebound there by Vincent. Now Vincent will control it up court. He finds his outlet man, Kellis. Kellis fires away from 3. It's good. 2 for 2 from Ty Kellis. And Foster almost tips that one away, but it finds Coleman. Coleman driving to the rim. I don't know how he finished there. I don't think McKnight thought he would go up with him.
Yeah, and everyone said that was an and one. I don't think McKnight moved. I think he was just kind of sitting there. He wasn't waiting for that shot.
And a great find there from Vincent. Three-point shot is no good. Fighting for the rebound was McKnight. Now McGinnis going to work. Kicks it over. Ford, Coleman, three-point shots away, no good. Rebound, Heron, the putback also no good. Kellis fighting for the board, no good. Once again, the third opportunity for Heron will finally fall. Now the Eagles need a restart here or something. Now working, here's a backdoor cut from Kellis. Through some contact, it's good. Kellis gets the 10. And we haven't seen Jace Combs feel like all quarter. Here's a corner 3 from Carson Ford. No good. Getting yanked down there was McKnight. Out of bounds. It'll be Eagles ball. We're going to see the Flint brothers check in. Out goes Foster and Meltebarger.
Heron just called for a sub. McKnight's exhausted right now. Now we're going to see John Wyatt come in. We haven't seen much of him this tournament. We saw him a little bit yesterday.
I feel like we saw a lot of John Wyatt yesterday.
I don't think he played much. Maybe 5 minutes.
But he puts in some dirty work down inside.
But when he's in, he definitely makes himself known for sure, though. He can hit shots as well.
That one, Flint should just let that one go, and it should remain with the Eagles. It was dribbled off the foot. Antonio Fowler.
I thought there was a blocking foul, too.
So we're going to see more of Darian Carter. We don't see much of him either. Vincent, the trigger man, he gets it over. Now Flint trying to break this press. I mean, working through some triple teams there. Kicks it over Vincent. Vincent now high post. A little jump ball over to McKnight. Poked free there from Flower. Fighting for it will be Kellis and Carter. Fighting on the ground. Timeout called by Coach Kirk Stegman. 33-20 is your score. We're going to step aside and take a short break. Brought to you by Arvest Bank. And we are back for the final 3.5 minutes of the first half. 33-20 is your score. Here comes Darian Carter. Carter gets it over. DJ Coleman. Coleman going to work over the hand of Kellis. Rebound there by Randy Flint. Flint's going to slow it down now.
Kellis got up there fast.
Flint going to work now. Spin move. Jab step through over Kellis. Kellis sidestep beyond the arc. High post. A deep two from McKnight. No good. He gets his own rebound, though. Goes to work through some contact, and the finish from Adam McKnight.
And there wasn't much a 5'8" senior guard Darian Carter could do there. I mean, he tried his best, as there's not a lot of size on the court for Winnetonka right now. Almost like Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka. Rebound by McKnight. He gets it and holds the possession. Besides John Wyatt, he's not very thick, though. He's skinny.
Yeah, I think
and McKnight has the weight advantage on him right now. Here's Vincent. He thinks about it, driving through, pulls it back out. In the corner inside now, McKnight on John Wyatt. He'll lay it in, but a foul will be called on the ground first.
I think Wyatt's happy with that foul more than McKnight is, because McKnight just finished at the rim and doesn't count now.
We're going to see Jace Combs check into the game. I believe he's going to grab Wyatt Vincent. Now, that'll be Eagles ball under the hoop. Throw it in the corner. Here is Kevon Flint. Flint now driving baseline, pulls it out beyond the arc.
He scored
cross-court pass, driving baseline, hands it off. McKnight, spin move, foul will be called on the ground.
Yeah, Flint is scoreless today. You also have 2 Eagles in double digits. McKnight's near in there, as well as Randy Flint. I think all the points for the Eagles today are on the floor right now, except for 1 for Vincent.
And it's poked away there. Yeah, it's weird. Kevon Flint goes 25 one night and 0 so far in the first half. Here's McKnight now going to work. McKnight putting a body down, lowers that shoulder, and a player control foul is going to be called. I call that aggressive basketball.
Yeah. I mean, you put your shoulder down, it's legal as long as you're not fully extending that arm or anything.
I don't know.
And guess who made that one? Guess who made that call there, huh?
Oh, of course.
Landon Gray.
Landon Gray. Hey, by the way, guys, I just want to point out, we did tell him this was going to happen today.
And this is all a joke. He knows.
Yeah, he was all for it.
He is aware. He said he's going to give us plenty to talk about, so he's making up for it right now.
McGinnis misses that 3. Kevon Flint will lose control of the ball. I don't know how he kept control of that. He's going to go to work now. Screen brought on by McKnight, a good one for sure. Side step, bounce pass over, McKnight high post. Almost poked free there, kicks it over Combs. Combs standing at the volleyball line, driving back, open lane here. McKnight tucks, throws it up off the glass, no good. Kellis going up, and oh my goodness. It's going to be his second foul actually.
It's like, what? Yeah,
a little juggling up there in the air.
Yeah, that's the only thing bad about Nixa right now is they're all in foul trouble. And he just kind of shoves him right into the ground here.
Yeah, that's just a tough fall there. He was trying to brace himself for sure. And I think at some point you're midair, you're like, okay, how am I not going to hurt myself without hurting the other guy? And I think him falling down like that was probably the best option for both guys.
And he used Fowler as a crash pad there.
Here's Carson Ford. Met quickly there by Kevon Flint. Now driving over, a deep three-point shot. No good. Rebound by Flower. He'll be thrown out of bounds.
Nick's up to a 15-point lead right now as Kellis going to check out for Vincent. Vincent's getting the minutes today. I was wondering when we're just going to see Owen Seitz come in at some point. I thought for sure we'd see him a little bit last night, as Park Hill and Rogersville are waiting to shoot at halftime.
Pass taken away there by Fowler. He keeps it in bounds, finds the hand of Meltebarger. Meltebarger picks up his dribble, and he's caught dead back in the backcourt.
I think Jace wanted to shoot that there.
In the corner, here's Kevon Flint. His first 3 won't go, but he'll sit in the line to shoot 3. And Malik McGinnis is a little hands up in the air, questioning how.
That's to be his 4th in the first half. And that's huge. I mean, he has 0 points, but he's a big part of this offense for Will.
He hasn't exited the game. Now Jalen Craig's going to head to the table. I don't know what Kirk Stegman was thinking leaving him in the game.
Now Kevon Flint struggled at the line yesterday.
Trying to regain that confidence away. The first one is no good to the right. The Eagles coming up have a...
Yeah, I don't know about that foul. I mean, that's a really rough foul to call for his fourth.
I don't think he touched him.
Yeah, that's a really rough one for his fourth foul.
Maybe clipped the arm and ball was already out. Second free throw is good. Oh, look at the Eagles, what they have in the future. They got coming up next Tuesday, a little throwback action.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Only a varsity game that Tuesday in Joplin, or excuse me, home.
At Fott Center.
At the Fott Center,
Look at your tickets. You have to buy them online, so don't go to the door to buy tickets.
The shot is away and good. Eagle students get first dibs at it.
Yeah, I think
so if you're a Nixa Eagle student, go ahead and go buy your tickets now. Driving, Euro step over, Melta Barger, it's good.
It's a tough bucket.
Antonio Fowler. Here's Randy Flint looking to break the press, going to work, showing off his handles. 35 seconds on the clock. 7-second difference between the shot and game clock. Little bobble there, and that bobble helps Combs. Looks over Vincent. Vincent goes up, and he'll be fouled. So he'll go to the line to shoot two. Combs was at the rim.
Yeah, everyone's being too nice today. I think
they're overthinking it a little too much.
Combs needs to shoot that one.
The back end of that schedule will head over to Waynesville on the 7th that Friday, then back around, I think, the biggest game of the year, in my opinion. The Chiefs.
Yeah.
The Chiefs head to Eagles Fieldhouse.
That's a pretty important one.
One of my favorites.
I feel like that's the game where the streak is not really on the line. I mean, you also have Central and Ozark down later in Glendale.
And Vincent keeps the trend of going 1 for 2 at the line again.
And he's 3 for 6 this season.
Here's a 2-point shot, no good. Rebound there by Randy Flint, and a hack will come from Jalen Craig. That's Craig's first foul, and Jalen Craig has gone silent here in the first half. So he has no points either.
It's 2 big free throws here.
Stay tuned, folks. We're going to hear from Coach Brock Blancett with sideline reporter, Brady Richard here in a few, along with Kirk Stegman after that. Free throws away, and it is no good.
And
if you're a true basketball fan, that rim shot's going to show you everything about the free throws.
Yeah.
So if you're an Eagles fan and you see what's going on, please let us know immediately. Free throws fired away. It's up, and it rims in. And the ball will roll up court now. It's going to be grabbed by Carter. Smart move there by Flint by stepping up, and it's going to be kicked out of bounds. Eagles ball with 8.9 seconds left. A chance to make this a 20-point lead.
And I think Combs is going to shoot this one.
I think him and Flint were laughing about who was going to get the ball there.
Flint said he wanted it. Combs said he wanted it, so it'll be interesting.
A little side step. Combs going to work. Step back, a long 2 off the glass. No good. And Jalen Craig will get the shot off. Traveling will get called first. A 17-point lead for the Nixa Eagles, 39-22. We're going to send it over to Brady Richard. He'll have a word with Coach Brock Blancett here in a second. We'll be back after this short break.
I'm Brady Richard here with Coach Brock Blancett of the Nixa Eagles. Coach, your boys took a hard loss yesterday, and it seemed they came into this one more energetic and playing hard defense that translated into points. What was your message coming into this game?
Well, these third-place games are tough to play. Both teams are disappointed with the way the games turned out yesterday, but there's nothing we can do about it. We watched film today. Let's try to get better. We've got to rebound better. In the first half we did. We got to keep that up for 4 quarters.
And what's just that message in the locker room to your squad?
Rebound, rebound, rebound. That's how it is. It's going to be that way maybe the rest of the year. So we got to keep rebounding the ball like we did the first half.
All right, thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
I've always kind of been someone that just likes to be a leader and everything, so I thought it'd just be a good opportunity to meet new people and help other people learn the school.
I'm a student ambassador, and I take kids that are new and come from different schools around the building and give them like a tour of like basically what the school looks like, how the drop-offs works, how the bus works, and just kind of make them feel like it's home.
Yeah, it is my first day. It's amazing. I love it. I didn't want to just have my first day and navigate all of this on my own.
You get to meet new people and that are cool and fun to hang out with, and you get a tour around the whole school like yourself. So like the stuff that you haven't seen, you get to see it.
It's a wonderful program. I feel like that it's really good for all these new students to feel welcomed, because I feel like, because I moved schools like a pretty good amount, and it's hard, especially on the first couple days. You can't find people, you don't know where to sit at lunch. I feel like it's just a really good overall program to like strengthen the bond with our kids and teachers and everyone around the school.
It is going fantastic. It is so fun to see the student ambassadors and the new students. I don't worry about them. We used to just send them on their way, you know, show them around the best we could, teach them where everything was as best we could, but now we're pairing them up with someone that they spend the whole day with. So it makes me feel better knowing they've got a partner. Junior high is really hard anyway, so just having another person to introduce them to not only their teachers but other students, and then having somebody to sit by at lunch is huge.
For new students that come in, they follow us around our entire schedule, so they'll go from like first hour all the way to the end of the day, and you like during your second hour PE class you show them around the school and give them tours and then help them understand like what classes they'll go to.
It all matters on where you went beforehand, but I went to a really small school, so it was kind of a lot coming in, but I mean, she did a good job in welcoming me. I mean, I knew a lot of people by the second day, and I understood like where all the classes were and how all the halls worked and who the teachers were. So
all those pieces together is really, I feel like, the way to welcome these new students to Nixa Junior High.
I just want to say that I am definitely happy to be here, and I love this school. Lots of more options to do, lots more things to do. It's amazing.
Every single detail matters, and especially at this performance, it's such a high-level performance that no a cappella group has been to. So we really have to make sure that it's the best that we can do, or else they might not want to see this kind of music again.
I gave you the key when the door wasn't open. Just a minute.
It's the most difficult class I have, and I'm taking a lot of college classes. It requires so much attention to detail and remembering everything, memorization. It requires me to display my emotions, which is not super easy for me. It's difficult, but it's given me like an amazing community and a lot of friends that I wouldn't have gotten without this opportunity.
It's challenging because it's hard to stay in tune and to sing the right notes for 30 minutes straight without like having some sort of accompaniment. And they're having to do that, so the rigor is really high. We're trying to make things clean, we're trying to get things together, we're really trying to gain some synergy within the group so we understand each other's timing, so we understand how the notes fit in together.
I've been singing since I was in the 3rd grade. It's just been a way to express myself and find a community that really supports me and has the same interests as me. And it's really fun to make friends that can sing with you.
1, 2, ready, and go.
We've had to learn, I think, 7 songs, and then on top of MMEA, we're also getting ready for our ICHSA, which is another competition we're doing right after, and we're including those songs in our MMEA set, so those ones have to be like really good in order for us to continue on to the next one.
The musicianship of Nixa Pella is great. They have to be very independent. We have 16 people in our group. There's often 14 or 15 parts in a song, so you do the math. That's like 1 1/8 of a person per part, which is complicated, you know. So they have to be very independent. They have to be great proficient singers on their own, and on top of it, they're also mic'd, and that's complicated because everything you do will show up. Like you make a mistake, it's on the mic. You do well, great, it's on the mic, but it's all there.
Singing literally means the world to me, which sounds very cheesy, but it's the truth. I started singing, well, I mean, when I feel like I came out of the womb singing, but I technically got into choir around 6th grade and just stuck with it ever since. I actually was focusing more on theater than choir, but this year I definitely dove right in when it comes to choir and representing it. We have such a high standard already that I want to always prove that standard and even go above and beyond.
Where are you now that I need ya?
Yeah, when I see directors from other districts, a lot of times they do say, there is something in the water in Nixa. And so it's a really cool experience, and it's a really cool thing to be a part of. We do have something special, especially here in the music program. We really are vertically aligned. We're not just colleagues, we're friends, but we all have a really solid common interest, and that is just creating a phenomenal choral program for our students because that's what they deserve.
We're all doing really well. There's been a couple mistakes and a couple times where we're scooping up into that. It's also hard, such a big choir. My older sister, she was in choir. She would come home every day and would be like, I love this. And I did it in 5th grade and I loved it. So I tried again 6th grade and I made it.
I love singing. It's just I've listened to music almost my entire life, and I've always kind of sang along. I think we sound amazing. I think we sound awesome. He motivates us so much. He's like, we can do this.
So our theme of our program is called Becoming You. All 6 of our songs kind of tie into that theme in some way, shape, or form. One song's from the Beatles, one song's from a musical, one song is in an...
I'm here with Coach Stegman. Coach, your team has faced a lot of pressure in the first half, pressing your team, and it led to them building a big lead. What do you need to do to combat that?
I think just playing hard. I think that's the biggest key. There's been times throughout the half where we didn't sprint back on defense, talk, and communicate. It's just about toughness and playing hard and playing together.
Yeah, and what was that message like in the locker room going into this?
I think it's just, we have a lot of older kids, and it was just a conversation that we had as a group, and hopefully the guys come out and play hard.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
And we are back live here at Eagle Fieldhouse on the campus of Nixa High School in Nixa, Missouri. The Eagles lead 39-22, and they're coming out making a statement early here in this game. If you're just now tuning in, I'm Brady Reaton alongside my partner, Aiden Hopkins. Aiden, what's kind of the keys for this Winnetonka team to come back?
Well, one thing I just want to say that no lead is safe here at Eagle Fieldhouse in this tournament, for sure. We learned that last night. I just think Winnetonka, they're not getting bad looks. They're getting good looks. They just need to stop turning the ball over, and they need to make the shots that they're getting.
Yeah, I completely agree. And I think it's definitely going to be a good game. I think Malik McGinnis needs to figure out the foul thing and score.
Yeah, that's going to also be a problem. If they get McGinnis out of this game, I think that's going to be one crucial point for Nixa, is just to attack McGinnis.
I agree. And here it goes, Kevon Flint. Flint bounce pass over, McKnight. McKnight take it away there. Here's Antonio Fowler. McKnight tries to undercut on the lane, no good. Fighting for the board, bounce pass over. DJ Coleman, the little man mouse in the house.
Good finish there and a good start for Winnetonka.
Here's the screen brought on by McKnight. A little two-way action, kicked over. Spin move, pass back off. Now in the corner, jab step, 3. Jace Combs, no good. Fighting for the board, Randy Flint falling on the ground, gets the dribble going. And McKnight hits the ground too. Here's DJ Coleman, 2-on-1, kicks it out. Carson Ford. Euro step, kicked into the corner. Back out. Here's Carson Ford. Ford over to McGinnis. A pull-up jumper from McGinnis, rims in and out. He just can't get anything to fall tonight.
Yeah, he's struggling right now.
Kicked over in the corner now. Swung back around. A deep three-point shot fired away from Randy Flint. No good. He tries to get in there on the rebound. Now Coleman's going to work up court. Spinning, driving, back out. Here's Thurman. Thurman driving, puts a shoulder up, and a traveling violation will be called.
Yeah, one too many steps there. And great job by McKnight to stay where he was at. Make sure he shifted back so he didn't get that blocking foul. Stayed straight up. Eagles scoreless these first 2 minutes.
They need something going. They went scoreless in the first 5 minutes last night against Park Hill. Swung back around here in the corner. Randy Flint, three-point shot. His second opportunity will go.
Yeah, that's too much space for Flint. The last one was deep, but this one is right in his range and open. He's going to make that shot 80% of the time.
Randy Flint up to 10 points now. Fighting on the ground, Foster. It's going to find the hands of the Griffins. Three-point shot from Ford. He'll answer with one of his own.
That's tough. Great job there by Kevon Flint to make sure he didn't land on Ford, so he didn't get free throws out of that. Made him at least make the shot.
Here's Randy Flint now, kicks it over to Kevon Flint. Flint thinks about it. Goes to work, hands it off. See, pump fake over to Foster. Here's Randy Flint now driving baseline. Falls to the ground, a great handoff. Backdoor, throws it up, and that's going to be traveling. And McKnight's asking for the tip. Not happy with that call.
I thought it was either a foul or a tip.
Yeah, I think he did get tipped. Blanton's not too happy with that call because I think if it doesn't get tipped, he's going all the way up there.
Yeah.
Now bringing on the trap here. Coleman goes falling down. McGinnis hop step through. DJ Coleman back to McGinnis.
And I think if Winnetonka scores here, Brock Blanton's going to have to use his timeout. Nixa is yet to use one all game.
A little backdoor cut. It's thrown away. It should remain Griffins basketball, and they're going to have to talk this one over. They're going to call it Eagles ball, actually. I mean, Landon Gray said,
It's a great call.
He said, he kind of did this. He kind of did the shrug of the shoulders, but here's that replay.
No,
I think that hit Kevon Flint's hand. Well, it'll be Eagles ball. Randy Flint to bring it up. He loses control of his dribble, gets it over to Combs. Combs in the corner. Kevon Flint now. Use that screen. Now going to work. Here's Jace Combs. Combs over Flint. Screen brought on. Moving to his left. Now makes a man miss. Stumbling. The lay no good. Rebound there by Carson Ford.
Neither team could buy a bucket right now.
Here's a three-point shot. Flower. It's good. The Griffins cut the lead down to 12. Here's Randy Flint now, finds Combs off a screen. Combs, step back, three-point shot fired away, no good. Rebound there by Thurman. Thurman to Coleman now. Coleman working in transition. He's looking to go coast to coast. A lay, way too much on it. Now Flint's going to work fast. It's going to be 3-on-1. A no-look pass to Combs taken away, but falling out of bounds there will be Antonio Fowler.
Yeah, Nixa's making passes, but just not the right ones tonight. I mean, I think Flint had McKnight right there in transition. There's another look at that out-of-bounds play right off Kevon Flint's hands when they went in favor of Nixa.
Inside, it was McKnight kicked out. Flint thinks about it. Now he's going to drive baseline. Between his legs, step out. Gets it over to Kevon Flint. Over Combs. He takes a long three. That's off. Rebound there by Coleman. Back over. Here's Carson Ford. Stripped away there by Randy Flint. Flint gets it up to Kevon Flint. Flint going. It's poked free there by Coleman. Now Ford in transition. The lay almost blocked there, but too much of a distraction by Randy Flint. Kicked in the corner of the one-hand pass. Flint to Combs now. Back over Flint. Flint fires away from three. It falls way short. Rebound by Ford. 3 minutes left on the clock. Oh, and Combs gets hit hard there.
A much needed break for both teams. Both teams look gassed right now. I think Blancett's waiting for Stegman to stand off who's going to take a timeout first. But right now, Winnetonka has all the momentum. Nixa's been pretty stagnant on scoring to start this half.
I agree with that one. Kicked in the corner. Here's a three-point shot from Jalen Craig. No good. And now making a man miss. The double pump there from Ty Kellis.
It's a great job there by Kellis to finish. And McGinnis just got away with his fifth foul. He just shoved Kellis.
And a great take there by Malik McGinnis for his first points of the night. And Kirk Stegman will full timeout being called.
What?
Wait, what?
No timeout.
A warning being given to Kirk Stegman, I believe.
I think referee thought he called the timeout, but he didn't.
Now Flint going to work. Moves it around. Combs coming off the screen, now driving. Combs picks up his dribble, gets it over to Kevon Flint. Flint working around McGinnis. In the corner, here's Foster. Foster inside McKnight. McKnight working through a double team. It's poked away. And McGinnis, what a finish! And now here's Ty Kellis working. Coleman up in his face, not giving him any room. A minute 35 left on the clock. Flint finds a lane. Euro step through some contact. A heave of faith, and it will fall. Now Coach Blancett will be the first to fold. That's going to be a full timeout. We're going to step aside. This break is brought to you by Holiday Inn Express. And we are back here in the third quarter, a minute 26 after that Eagles timeout. They lead by 12. And a great take there by DJ Coleman as this Winnetonka Griffins team is just chipping away at the Eagles lead.
Yeah, Nixa needs to get their first half shooting back.
Here's Ty Kellis working, and Malik McGinnis.
That's his fifth.
Your day is over, young sir.
That's huge. And he is Very frustrated right now as he walks through the hallway.
Let's go, Nixa!
Here comes Randy Flint to bring it up court.
Let's go!
Moving it around, throwing it to the corner, Jace Combs. Combs now working beyond the arc. 44 seconds left on the clock. Kellis going to work. Hop step inside, kicks it out. Foster, he finds a mid-range jumper, wide open, no good. Rebound, the floater, it's good off the glass by Kellis.
It's a good rebound there by Ty Kellis.
And it's poked away there, thrown up off the glass. A foul's going to be given to Randy Flint. That's Flint's second.
Let's go!
Holding the ball beyond the arc here. Here's DJ Coleman, a three-point shot. Jalen Craig falling down. How did you make that? It's a big three-point shot there from Jalen Craig. Now going to work. Euro step, the left hand, no good. Rebound there as time expires. It's a 9-point lead for the Eagles. It started at 15 to start the quarter. Chipping away, it's the Griffins. We'll be back after this short break. Brought to you by Arvest Bank. And we're back here for the final 8 minutes of third place action. Here's Jalen Craig, a three-pointer again. Jalen Craig back-to-back threes. And Craig is getting hot, bringing this in 2 possessions. Driving, here's Jace Combs. A foul will be called. I have a question. When the Eagles got up big, there was guys like Kevon Flint and, honestly, Wyatt Vincent in the game. Where have they been?
Couldn't tell you. This Nixa team has lost all momentum in this one. The second half seems to be their enemy so far in this tournament.
In their 2-game span, first team to ever play 2 games in the NIT. Actually, we had the first team to ever play 1 game in the NIT with Central and Lighthouse Christian. Lighthouse Christian topping off Cape Notre Dame. Here's Kellis falling to the ground, picks up his dribble, swings it around. Now going to work, Randy Flint. Flint now at the high post. Gets it to Kevon, now driving to his right. Back up and around. Adam McKnight fighting through some contact. Poked away there by DJ Coleman. Coleman's going to get it up. Taken away there by Randy Flint. Flint's going to get hacked. Finds a little step back. 3-point shot. Kevon Flint, no good. Put back by Kellis, also no good. Fighting for it will be McKnight, and it's going to be called a jump ball. Thought a foul's going to be called there for a minute.
Nah, it was a good wrap up there by Craig and McKnight. Now they need to make sure they get Craig hand in his face. He's without McGinnis on the floor. He's going to be their main source of offense, so they got to figure out a way to contain him.
Oh, awkward fall. Coming off the screen, wrapping up there was Kevon Flint. McKnight's fouled hard, but he's blocked. No foul's going to be called. Kellis from behind, 3-point shot. Randy Flint, make it 13 for Randy Flint. Have yourself a day.
A much-needed bucket there.
And this Eagles team desperately needs a stop. DJ Coleman with ease over the hand of McKnight. Can't finish. Goaltending's going to get called. He never hit the ball.
Yeah, I think it's because he grabbed the net. I think that was the problem.
Did he grab the net or did he hit the backboard?
I think he grabbed the net.
Do we have a rim cam replay by chance?
Somebody grabbed the net, and I think they're going to call out the difference as it shaped the rim.
Here's Randy Flint going to work, kicks it over. Kellis for three. His shot is good. Timeout called by Coach Brock Blancett. That's going to be a 30-second timeout. What a shot.
And we're going to take a look at that replay of that goaltending.
Here's this. He goes up off the backboard. No one grabs the net. Oh.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Combs grabs the net after the ball was already off the rim.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
And he doesn't even grab the net. He hits the net.
Yeah. And that's tough. It's a tough call.
Here that is
Here's
again.
another look.
So McKnight never touches the ball.
Oh, I think if you go back right there, I think that's where they're
Whoa,
calling
okay,
it.
but
right there is the
so
problem.
the ball's coming down.
I think that's where they're calling it right there. That's a good look there. Good job, Jordan Burns, with that hero shot over there.
Now going to work, fading away. Fowler, it's good. Bring it up. Here's Kevon Flint. The Eagles lead now by 8. Flint kicks it over McKnight. High post. Pump fake pass. And a little miscommunication there between Combs and McKnight. It's thrown out of bounds. The Eagles led by almost 20 this game. I believe it was 18 early in the first quarter.
Winnetonka's just chipping away.
Now it's an 8-point lead for the Eagles. Here comes DJ Coleman fading away off the glass. No good. It's a little bump there. Sent him flying.
A lot of Eagles have 2s right now on their foul sheet. I mean, yeah, that's a good call.
Free throws away, and it's good. DJ Coleman's second free throws up and away, no good. I'm bringing it up court here. It's Kevon Flint going to work, showing off his move, showing his speed. The floater from Flint. A foul's going to be called, and McKnight wanted the putback there.
Yes, he did. That would have been much needed momentum for the game.
For sure. Free throw's good from Flint.
Just look at that foul. Just didn't give him space to land there, which is a crucial part in player safety right now in basketball. It's big on three-point shots as well. As you got to give space for the player to land, or the foul will be called.
Now kicked in the corner. Jalen Craig is blocked. Now driving through. His shot's almost blocked there, but a great spinner off the backboard.
Winnetonka's not going to go away with ease. We all knew that.
Flint's swerving and weaving, bending a corner through some defenders. He keeps his dribble alive. Tipped out of bounds there by DJ Coleman. See Hunter Heron check out of the game. Thrown into the backcourt. Screen brought on, and Flint driving now to the corner. Trapped, looks inside, finds Ty Kells. Kells throws it up, and it's good. Kells with 19 on the day.
That's a good cut there.
Jace Combs getting his hand in there. Flint going around, working. Here's the shot is up and good. Antonio Fowler. And yep, Combs got the elbow there pretty well. Free throws away, and it is good. Now bringing it up court. Here's Randy Flint. Screen brought on by Combs. Flint now going to work. Side step driving baseline. A foul's going to be called. Now Flint pass it in, gets it over to Combs. Combs thinks about it. Starts his dribble, driving. Poked away there in transition. Here's Jalen Craig. Craig driving, Euro step, makes Kevon Flint miss. Fighting for the board is Kellis. A foul's going to be called. It's going to be called there on Sullivan Thurman.
Ooh, I thought for a second they were going to McKnight there.
I thought they were going to bang McKnight too. So he got yanked to the ground there, and that looked like a lot.
Good call.
I don't know how that fall was so hard.
I think he was diving.
Bryce Foster's going to check in. He's yet to score tonight.
Should be a chance to do it here.
Get inbound into Foster. He's guarded by Jalen Craig. Bringing up court here. He only has 5 seconds. He'll cross the timeline with just 2 to spare. Gets it over the corner. Flint thinks about it. Flint bounce pass inside. McKnight trying to kick it out there. A foul's going to be charged. I believe it's going to go to Antonio Fowler. Fowler is going to have his 4th foul now. Excuse me, Sullivan Thurman on the foul. It's going to be his 3rd foul. Send McKnight to the line to shoot 2.
Coach Hughes up there with the rally cap on.
Yes, the rally cap from Coach Hughes. Looks like Luke doesn't have his hat. Zach has his on over there. Second free throw's away, and it's good.
Excited for baseball season.
I'm super excited for baseball season. First, we got to get through some basketball first.
Yeah, of course.
Here's DJ Coleman going to work. The layover, McKnight, no good. Tipped around, it'll be Eagles basketball.
I like when they collide. That's really fun. When basketball and baseball have a little collision, that's the fun part.
No, it's like, it's no time for me.
Really, you know. Come on now. They could collide if Nixa continues to play like they do in the first half of games. That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. If they become a full game team. Here's McKnight inside. Looks, finds Combs in the corner. A great look. Combs now driving. Kicks it out. Foster. Foster thinks about it. Back over Combs. He's left open for 3. His shot is no good. Rebound by Vincent. He reaches over top. He throws it up off the glass. No good. Rebound by Combs, falling down. A foul's going to be charged there to Thurman. Whoa, and McKnight's getting shoved around inside. And there's going to be no foul called for that one. Thurman not too happy. McKnight getting in there involved too.
McKnight was just trying to help up Combs, and Thurman saw it was disrespectful. And
foul's actually going to be charged to Darian Carter, since then Combs to shoot 2 at the line. Jace Combs now at the line. Combs has 12 points tonight. His average slowly going up. It's around 15 points currently. That 35-point game definitely helped it. It was sitting at 14 before that. Free throws away, and it's good. I don't know how the foul was on Darian Carter there.
He was trying to help up Jace.
Yeah, he was trying to help up Jace. Free throws away, and it's good. So that puts Combs at 14. The Eagles have a 10-point lead now. Here comes DJ Coleman to bring it up court. Hands it off. Jalen Craig, a deep 3-point shot contested. No good. Rebound by Foster. Foster to Flint. Looks in the corner. Combs. Combs now. Spinning. Bounce pass inside. McKnight makes 2-man miss in the lay from Adam McKnight. 10th point of the night. Timeout called by Coach Kirk Stegman. What a move coming from the sophomore.
Man, when he gets a little fire in his eyes and gets tested like he just did on the other end,
Wow,
he becomes a
what
different player.
I mean, a little behind slide through. A great play there by Adam McKnight. And we're going to step aside. This break brought to you by Arvest Bank. And we have rally caps in the stands and everything. Guys, it's not baseball season just yet. We have basketball going on. 64-52, the Eagles lead. 3 minutes left on the clock. DJ Coleman looks to go coast to coast. A foul will be called. DJ Coleman at the line. He went 1 for 2 last time. Free throws away, and it's good. Second free throw's up. No good. Rebound by Randy Flint. Flint going to work, using McKnight as a screen now. Looks for the roll, picks up his dribble, finds Foster in the short corner. Back over Combs. Combs standing at the volleyball line. Driving to his left. Now driving right. McKnight goes to lay it in. What a move out of McKnight.
He was flying there. I haven't seen him jump that high in a layup in a long time.
Well, he talked about earlier about how he has gained so much, and DJ Coleman for 3, no good. He got so heavy during football season, he gained a lot of weight. He was up in the 200s, that it's hard to dunk when that happens. Like, it's hard to get up there still. Like, and one, Adam McKnight, excuse me. Now up to 14, have yourself a game.
He's taking over right now.
I mean, he was saying it's a lot harder to dunk after you gain all that weight. He was like, you gotta shave that off. Even if you already have the bunnies, he's like, they go away when you gain weight. So he's slowly cutting down on that weight. And gaining those hops back. Free throws away, and it's good from McKnight.
He looks good today for the free throw line as well.
You can tell, like, the one-hand finish, too. Like, he's kind of really focusing on finishing there. Kicked over. Fowler for 3. Falls short. Rebound by McKnight. Kept alive over to Randy Flint. Now moving it around. Kicks it over. Here's Wyatt Vincent. Vincent going to work. Driving through the lane. Throws it up. It's going to be blocked off his leg. Now driving. Kicked in the corner. Three-point shot blocked there by Randy Flint.
Elijah Neighbors from Kickapoo is right at the door there, and he walks right. Flint walks right into him. Gives a little high five right after that one. Kickapoo's here to scout. Look forward to February 11th.
And they're going to call a foul on Randy Flint there.
Just third.
Eagles lead by 16 currently. Yeah, the entire Kickapoo squad here. Neighbors, Kimmery, Tan. There you go.
Come on!
Yeah, a little dab up there in the corner after the block. Spin move off. Block shot, or the shot blocked there by Combs. Here's Randy Flint working in transition. He's driving Euro step with the left and one. Randy Flint. He's up to 15 on the night. Wow. Look at that. Euro step falling down. Craig smack him across the head. And the left hand to the rim.
That hurts.
Colt McCoy's going to check into the game. Out goes McKnight. In comes Meltebarger as well. And a great game coming from McKnight. A great game coming from Combs, both in the double digits.
Much needed comeback win here for
the Eagles.
Nixa.
Flint here looking to capitalize at the line, and it's good. So out comes Flint, and out comes Foster. On the court right now, it's going to be Seitz, Meltebarger, McCoy, Meisner, and Vincent, and the standing ovations come from the Eagles crowd.
Yeah, good job there by the starters today. He's also, as well as Ty Kellis, man, he brought a big bolt of energy to the team today.
Here's Hunter Heron for three. It's good. Nothing but net. And Vincent's now going to bring it up court. Finds Colt McCoy at the timeline. Gets it over Meltebarger. Meltebarger back to Vincent. There's no holding out here. You got to take that shot. And here comes Meisner over Seitz. Seitz working around. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Finds Vincent in the corner. Vincent thinks about it. Driving through. Looks in the corner. Matthew Meisner, the mid-range merchant, no good. The putback opportunity is good. It's good by Wyatt Vincent. Now driving Coleman, guarded by Seitz, throwing it up, and it's good, and the Eagles can hold this one out. 74-58, the Eagles. Unless they go out here and take a shot.
Big win. Now the question to me is just, what if McGinnis didn't foul out in this one?
Yeah, it's a huge question, Aiden. And I think the game would be completely different. A little bit closer. I think McGinnis brings a lot of energy on the offensive side of the ball. Here's McCoy back door, sliding through, layup. It's good. 76-58, the Eagles will lead and win by 18. Folks, we'll be right back. We're going to hear a word from Randy Flint and Adam McKnight. We'll step aside.
It'll be time for
And we're back with our Arvest Bank Player of the Game, Adam McKnight. Adam, a great game tonight after a tough loss last night in the semifinal. What was the motivation today?
We just had to bounce back. We shouldn't have lost that game yesterday. We had a big lead and bounced back, and I mean that's a good team, and we just 20-pieced them.
So you guys got out-rebounded yesterday, 42-23. Today you guys were lights out up there. What was kind of the message from Coach Blanchett to make you guys have that motivation to rebound?
That was definitely a must. Rebounds killed us yesterday. That's why we lost that game, and that's why we played in that third-place game. So we made it a must to get it, win the rebound advantage.
And you've been kind of short on the offensive side of the ball, definitely been putting in the work on the defense side of the ball. Today you exploded. What was kind of the mentality coming in today?
I just got to keep going up strong and not shy away from contact, absorb contact.
And you guys have a couple big 3 weeks coming up, a long stretch. What's kind of the mentality going into these big games?
Just continue effort. Effort's the big piece. So we got to keep getting rebounds, keep being awesome on the defensive side. Shots start to fall, just like they did in Parkview.
And, of course, got to ask you, you have the black eye now for about 4 weeks. I mean, how's that feeling?
Well, I mean, I opened it up in Webb City, had to get stitches, and then Parkview it opened up again, had to get more stitches. So looks like I'm just permanent black eye now, I guess.
Just working through it?
Yep.
All right, well, great game, Adam. Stay tuned, folks. We're going to have Randy Flint on real quick. And we're back with our second RVS Bank player of the game, Randy Flint. Randy, we saw earlier in the game, you had a couple turnovers. You were at the rim, and you kind of just passed them off. And then we heard Coach Blanche say, hey, Randy, come here. What did he say there?
He was kind of just telling me to be more aggressive and get to the basket and trust in myself. And he always tells me that, but it's really encouraging, and that's what gets me going. So,
yeah, I mean, great on the defense side of the ball, and, you're a facilitator. What does it kind of feel like to finally get up there and finally start attacking the rim and scoring?
It definitely does something with my confidence. Like me and my brother, we started shooting more, and then every game you'll start seeing us go to the basket and getting more threes, and it's just a confidence thing, really. It just makes us feel better.
Yes, playing with your brother, how is that kind of, benefiting both of you guys, because you guys have been scoring a lot of points recently?
It's really good because, we know who each other are. We've been playing with each other our whole life, so I know where he is, he know where I am, and we trust each other.
And, you got to play with him in football one last season. What does it mean to play with him in basketball this last season?
Since he's a senior and he's leaving, it's really nice to play with my brother. It's like it's no other better feeling than to play with him his last basketball season.
And then one more, you guys have a tough 3 weeks coming up. What's kind of the mentality going to end out the season?
Definitely just keep grinding and practice. Don't take anything for granted or any game for granted, and just keep working behind the scenes.
All right, thank you, Randy. Great game tonight.
Yep.
And it was a big win for the Nixa Eagles. And, a third-place victory. We're going to have Aiden Hopkins step back on real quick. Aiden, you get to do the honors of wiping off the sweaty headset real quick. And if the screen was telling the truth, it'd be our player of the game, but it's not. This is actually Aiden Hopkins here.
I am the player of the game.
All right, buddy. We have Aiden Hopkins here. Aiden, a big win for the Eagles. What kind of statement do you think that made?
That they're able to respond to adversity. That was a really tough loss yesterday for the team. And, they had nobody here today. There was 0 people in the student section. Nobody supporting the team today. And I think they're just trying to send a message to everyone in Nixa that we may have lost a couple games this year, but we're not that bad. Also that Park Hill team's, like you mentioned, really underrated. So I don't think that was a bad loss at all.
Talking about bad, they're 16-2 now.
Yeah.
What 16-2 team is considered bad?
Yeah, I don't know. I just think Nixa just has these high standards, and I think they're trying to exceed those standards right now.
The Eagles come out with a big win. Stay tuned, folks. We have one more game of action. It'll be the Park Hill Trojans taking on the Logan Rogersville Wildcats for a chance at the 2025 98th Annual NIT Championship. Stay tuned, folks. Aiden Hopkins and Brady Richard on the call there. And signing off tonight, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I'm Brady Richard alongside my partner,
Aiden Hopkins.
Signing off.
6'4" senior, number 35, Sullivan Thurman. The Griffins are Glens. He's a
Six press, he gets it up to Coleman. Coleman looking, hands it off inside. The leg's good. There is, won't get anywhere with it. Backdoor cut by Combs. Combs, oh my goodness. Up court. Coleman makes Keewan Flint miss the three-point shot and one. And bounce pass finds Kellis. Kellis fires away. His three. McGinnis looking to move fast. A two-point shot fired away. It's banked. Eyes not leaving the sight. Screen brought on by Heron. Poked away. Here's Flint in transition. He goes up, lays it in with the left. Driving to his left. Throwing it up off the glass. A desperate. Right there. Coleman gets it over. Here's Carson Ford. A deep three-point shot. It's good. Puts that one away, but it finds Coleman. Coleman driving to the rim. I don't know how he finished there. Now working. Here's a backdoor cut from Kellis. Through some contact on the arc. High post. A deep two from McKnight. No good. He gets his own rebound, though. Goes to work through some contact. Your tickets now. Driving. Euro step over. Melta Barger. It's good. Swung back around here in the corner. Randy Flint, three-point shot. His second opportunity of the Griffins. Three-point shot from Ford. And McGinnis, what a finish. 35 left on the clock. Flint finds a lane. Euro step through some contact. Here's DJ Coleman, a three-point shot. Jalen Craig falling down. How did you make? Here's DJ Coleman, a three-point shot. Jalen Craig falling down. How did you action? Here's Jalen Craig, a three-pointer again. Action. Here's Jalen Craig, a three-pointer again. Called. Kellis from behind, three-point shot. Randy Flint, make it 13. Flint going around, working. Here's the shot is up and good. Spinning, bounce pass inside. McKnight makes two-man miss in the lane. Spinning, bounce pass inside. McKnight makes two-man miss in the lane. Left. Now driving right. McKnight goes to lay it in. What a move! That it's hard to dunk when that happens. Like, it's hard to get up there still. Like, and one, Adam McKnight. Now driving, kicked in the corner. Three-point shot blocked there by Randy Flint. Flint working in transition. He's driving Euro step with the left and one, Randy. Flint working in transition. He's driving Euro step with the left and one, Randy.
He brought a big bolt of energy to the team today.
Here's Hunter Heron for three. It's good. Nothing. Corner, Matthew Meisner. The mid-range merchant, no good. The putback